Welcome to Sadie's Spincraft. Today is day 10. It might even be day 11, day 12, day 13, I don't know. But I'm going with day 10. And I'm just going to spin out front, so I probably won't talk much. But I'll leave all noise on. I'll do a quiet overlay of music, so then you're not getting BOOMED! Sorry, I just made you jump then, did I? Walk you up anyway. Right, I'm going to go start spinning for day 10. Noisy around the front, but it's also sunny. I think it's where I put my feet.
Got damn paint. It's still human paint. You shouldn't be allowed near it. I'm spinning yarn. I'm spinning yarn so then I can knit a jumper. Sorry, that was me. Someone's friends in a taxi asking me what I was doing. Not bad, I don't see it on the regular. But I must admit that is the first time I've asked. So. Sometimes you just gotta let it go, so just let it go. Oh, the actual football problem and fire. And a bag. But I am going to go again and I'm going to sit here and spin, fish a fly out of my room, get to salt, and drink my brew. I know people probably think, they're saying that's gross. Well, I'm not wasting the coffee and milk because it's expensive. Oh, just let it go, so let it go. I won't be cooking every 2 seconds, so I've got massive. Right, let's get see you in a bit.
So, day 11. Good job it were a rest day because I was ill. Day 12, I went for my scan results on my spine, so I can explain that to you now. If I can prop you up. I haven't brought my thing outside. So, let me just come a bit closer. Not the fibre we need. So, before I had my back corrected, it looked like this. When I had it corrected, this is the scaffolding that got put into my spine, but this bit down here has never had anything done with it. So what's happening is this bit of my spine at the base is becoming degenerative. So it's breaking down, and yeah, it's causing all sorts of problems in my hips, in my back, in my legs. So yeah, that's, I think I did all right with me. I'm not an artist unless I'm drawing countryside. I'm not an artist, and I definitely don't draw people. So we've got spinning to do today on day 13, is it? No? Yeah? No? Monday? What day are we on? No, Tuesday I was ill. Wednesday I was feeling a bit better. And Thursday's today. Wow. So what did I do Monday? Oh, I did day 10. Oh my word. So yeah, Monday I did day 10. So that's been filmed. Tuesday the 11th, which was a rest day. I couldn't do out anyway because I was violently ill. Wednesday, like I said, I went for my results, and then I had a migraine when I got back, so I ended up sleeping for another 2.5 hours. I've still got a bit of a headache today. I've taken a painkiller, but it's not, I don't know what's going on. Nah. It'll sort itself out. It usually does. So I'm gonna do some more spinning. I'm determined to get another bobbin full at least. So it's 12 o'clock now. I'm gonna sit here for a couple of hours at least and do as much as I can. I may film a bit, I may not. We'll see. But I'll definitely update you anyway. So yeah, I'll be back soon. Update. We're on to a new bat. Let's just show you. That's where we've got to. Yes, it's fine. Yes, it takes a long time. I wish I'd have had more days, but we're going to carry on spinning It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I did have to stop for a little bit, obviously lunch, and my friend came round. Yeah, we're going to carry on now. I'm going to get some more done. I'll try to set you up so that you can see some. We're back in the little tent, so I don't have much space. But I wanted to be outside. I needed fresh air after being stuck inside with bad headache and throwing up and all that shebang. I needed to be out of the house. So I'm going to try and set you up so you can at least watch a bit of this and then we can be done. Not done, but I want this bobbin filled. I'm nearly at the point of switching. Just had a tiny bit left before I swapped. Yes, it's got nips and I've had to just allow it. Keep having to tell myself, saying it, you don't notice it once it's been knitted up. So, there we go. Just keep telling myself off. I still keep picking bits out though. You know, the bigger ones. The ones that are super noticeable. Right, so you will notice a change of colour when this goes on. Simply because this one is a lot more rich in the pinky purples than the other one was. So we're on to another bat. So the last bobbin took, I think it was 3.5 bats, or 3 bats and 3/4. So I'm gonna do round about the same on this one, and we are already on to our 3rd bat on this. So I may be stopping at 3.5, but I'm going to try and get them as even as possible. We'll see. We'll see. So I shall come back. Look at the difference on that. Can you see it? Not really in this light. I'll show you when before I come off. The difference between the 2 bats. or between this bat and the bat I've just done. So I am fitting quite a bit. I'd say definitely over 100 grams per bobbin it's going to be. I'd say roughly about between 125 and 150 grams per bobbin, and that means we're going to get some fair yardage or meterage or mileage or whichever way we want to look at it for TDF once we've plied. And if we've got some left on one bobbin, then we carry on. We just leave it where it is and we fill that bobbin again, and then fill the next and ply. And by the time we've got to the end of all the bats, if there's anything left on the bobbins, then we shall do the bracelet ply for the last of whatever's left, seeing as we're doing 2 plies for these yarns. So I am going to just stop here, show you what we've got so far and show you the difference in colour and then we can go from there. Let's just bring you around. So there you go, you can definitely see it's more of a raspberry than it is usually, but we don't mind. We want all the different colours. It is very raspberry. I do like it. Anyway, I've got this to do and that to do, and we're just going to get on and get it done. I hate these bits, but I'm getting over it slightly. I'm learning to let it go, let it go. Don't mind those little neps. Let it go. I will let it go. Anyway, I'll be back shortly when I've done a bit more spinning. The reason I spin so far away from my orifice is because I spin fine, and it means it can get the extra twist that it needs further up as it's going onto the bobbin, so I don't need to worry about it as much down by where the fibre is. And that's just something I've learnt over the years of being a spinner. And I do apologise for the doggy yapping, but life's life, and doggies go outside. It is quite piercing, but meh, it's a doggy, it's cute. Oh, that needs moving. forward. Plenty on there. That's another tiny little dog. Because it's a yip, not a woof. You've got yip, yap, and a woof, and a bark. Big dogs do a woof. Medium dogs do a bark. Smaller dogs do a yap, and then even tinier dogs do a yip. Oh, that's how I've figured them out. Oh, is that Comfy Bean? She's sleeping on my tent bag. You're propped on a bucket. Things are working out fine. Day 13's off to a good start. I mean, my throat's not best, don't sound best, but meh. Carry on. Carry on. We're on a slog uphill. Should really sit back again. So it's going to be a while before I need to move the yarn guide. Look at that. I remembered what you all said. I will say my head still hurts, so. Anyway, I'm going to go right now. I'll come back when I've been at it a bit longer, because right now it's what time? It's 7:15 in the evening, and I've been at it for, I'd say, it lasts 5 hours. I say 5 because I have stopped to see my friend, and I've stopped to have some I call it tea, everyone else calls it dinner. And I've had bathroom breaks and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd say a solid 5 hours of spinning so far, which I don't think that's bad for me to say. My hips and base of my spine have been aching recently since I've started TDF, because I'm pushing myself when I shouldn't be. But well, hey, that's the joys of a race. I'm not racing, honestly. If I were, I'd have had these well done. I'm doing what I can with what I'm being given, body-wise. But at least I know what's wrong now, and I know why it's going wrong. And hopefully the aqua physio and planking and things will help, because I really don't want corticoid injections, or corticoid injections, whatever you call them, because I'm petrified of needles, and I'd rather not have needles if I can help it. So I will do the physio. I don't mind water. In fact, I'm a bit of a water baby, so that shouldn't be too bad for me. I'm not allowed to bend, twist or lift, but we knew that already. So yeah. Anyway, I weren't supposed to be chatting about that. I was supposed to be turning off the camera so that I can carry on spinning and get plenty more done in the next hour, because I will be stopping at 8 PM because I'll be having my bath and making sure Hunter's getting ready for bed and all that lot. And it's when I want to stop. I'm stopping at 8 PM. It's as simple as that. yes, I may not have been able to spin as much as at all yesterday, and I may not have been able to do anything Tuesday, but I've done what I can today, and I've done quite a lot, in my opinion, for someone who's just recovering from a illness. So, woohoo! I'm still really disappointed in the prep of these bats. I have learnt so much over the years, and going from this to what I do now, or from what I do now to this, is just like, what? That shouldn't even be in my spinning stuff. Because I know so much more. Anyway, I'm off. I've said that 3 times. Bye. So I didn't finish filming last night because it got a bit late. So let's show you where I got. This is the last bit. And I got to there. We're on his way back. So we're up to here. I reckon there, back once more, and we're done. So I'll need that one, or maybe that one, I'm not sure. Do we go for the really vibrant raspberry one, or the more blended one, or the one that's just been put together and thought, no, that'll do? I think we'll go for the smaller raspberry one and see if we can't get all that on. Look at state. I really need to tidy all this up. I don't know if I showed you this. I'm going to show you now. This is my little apron, and it's my sheep. Look at him. He's like, yeah, whatever, mate. So I might put this on for Tour de Fleece. I love it. I love his face. It's just so like, yeah, alright, and whatever. That's how I feel. Yeah, alright, and whatever. It's how I felt for the past. I will say, anyone who's been through or going through perimenopause, menopause, I love you all. And now I understand why people call older women crazy. But I'm at a point where I just don't care. So, woohoo. So yeah, that's where we've got up to. I want to finish spinning that bit, see where that gets to. And if I need to, grab another bat, which will be the 3.5 then. Do the half a bat, and then we'll be done. And then we'll get them 2 plied. Because the other one is in the box. So yeah, I need it to kind of match that. And we're not far off, really. If you look, we're not that far off at all. So, yeah. And then we can start playing at last. But we should get 2 full skeins out of these. So, yeah. Woohoo! So now I'm going to say thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the returning subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed, maybe you'd like to just hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so you don't miss any more crazy random uploads. And they are crazy and they are random. So don't expect it to be on a certain day, a certain week, at a certain time, because it won't happen. Because that's just not me. I'm sorry to say. Love, and don't forget, no matter where you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night time, I want you to do what you love doing. Love and hugs to all you fantastic people out there. I'll definitely see you all again very soon. Goodbye, my beautifuls. Mwah.